Q6033-9. Which stage of skill acquisition is characterized by learner entering a steep turn with the proper power and pitch trim but unable to hold the A. Cognitive stage, B. Associative stage, C. Automatic response stage. The correct answer is A. The cognitive stage is the initial stage of skill acquisition. During this stage, learners are in the early stages of learning a new skill and are focused on understanding the basic concepts and requirements of the task. They are still in the process of mentally grasping the skill and may not have developed the physical coordination or muscle memory required for proficient performance. In the given scenario, the learner entering a steep turn with the proper power and pitch trim but unable to hold it suggests that they are in the cognitive stage. They have acquired some knowledge about the correct inputs, power and pitch trim, required for the maneuver, but have not yet developed the necessary motor skills and muscle memory to execute the skill consistently. During the cognitive stage, learners often make errors, struggle with coordination, and require conscious effort to perform the skill correctly. They are still actively thinking, processing information, and applying conscious control to execute the task. With further practice and experience, they progress to the next stages of skill acquisition, associative and automatic response stages, where performance becomes more refined and automatic. Q6033-16. Studies suggest a learner achieves better results if distractions are avoided during what type of practice? A. Deliberate practice, B. Block practice, C. Random practice. The correct answer is A. Studies suggest that learners achieve better results if distractions are avoided during deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is a specific type of practice that involves focused and structured efforts to improve performance in a particular skill or domain. Deliberate practice is characterized by several key elements, including clear goals, focused attention, repetition, feedback, and refinement. It requires intense concentration and effort from the learner to engage in deliberate, mindful practice. By avoiding distractions during deliberate practice, learners can maintain their focus and concentration on the specific skill they are trying to improve. Distractions can interfere with the quality of practice and hinder the ability to identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustments. Minimizing distractions allows learners to dedicate their full attention and cognitive resources to the deliberate practice session, leading to better results and skill development. It is important to note that different types of practice, such as block practice, repeating the same skill or task repeatedly, or random practice, interleaving different skills or tasks, may have different optimal conditions regarding distractions. However, for deliberate practice specifically, avoiding distractions is beneficial for maximizing learning and performance outcomes. Q6033-11. What type of practice includes repeating the same drill or task until the movement becomes automatic? A. Deliberate practice, B. Block practice, C. Random practice. The correct answer is B. Block practice involves repeating the same drill or task repeatedly until the movement becomes automatic. It is a type of practice where learners focus on a single skill or task for a prolonged period, consistently repeating it without much variation. In blocked practice, learners perform the same drill or task in a predictable and repetitive manner. The goal is to develop muscle memory, increase familiarity, and promote the automation of the skill. By repeating the same movement or task over and over again, learners can develop consistency and proficiency in executing the skill. Block practice is often used in the early stages of skill acquisition when learners are still building a foundation and need to solidify the fundamental movements or techniques. It helps learners develop a strong base before moving on to more complex or varied practice scenarios. While block practice is effective for building initial proficiency and automating basic movements, it is important to note that it may not always promote transferability to different contexts or situations. To enhance overall skill development and adaptability, incorporating other types of practice, such as random or varied practice, may be beneficial. 6033-12. What type of practice mixes up the skills to be acquired throughout the practice session? A. Deliberate practice. B. Block practice. C. Random practice. The correct answer is C. Random practice is a type of practice that mixes up the skills to be acquired throughout the practice session. It involves interleaving different skills or tasks within a practice session, rather than focusing on a single skill or task for an extended period. In random practice, learners switch between various skills or tasks in a non-predictable order. For example, if practicing multiple sports skills, instead of practicing one skill exclusively before moving on to the next, random practice would involve practicing different skills in a mixed and random order. This mixing of skills during practice has been found to enhance learning and retention. It challenges learners to continually switch their attention, adapt to different demands, and make quick adjustments. By interleaving skills, learners are forced to actively retrieve the appropriate skill from memory, which strengthens the connections and facilitates better long-term retention. Random practice helps learners develop more flexible and adaptable skills, as they learn to apply the appropriate technique or knowledge based on the specific context or situation. It promotes deeper learning and improves the transferability of skills to real-world scenarios. While blocked practice and deliberate practice have their benefits, random practice is particularly effective for promoting long-term retention and skill transfer. 7317. What is the best way to teach learners how to multitask while flying? A. Help learners develop both types of multitasking abilities, including attention switching and simultaneous performance. B. Help learners develop attention switching skills. C. Offer distractions while the individual is learning a skill so they understand how to sequence the task. The correct answer is A. When teaching learners how to multitask while flying, it is important to help them develop both types of multitasking abilities, attention switching and simultaneous performance. Attention switching refers to the ability to shift focus and switch between different tasks or stimuli. It involves allocating attention to different elements or tasks sequentially. Simultaneous performance, on the other hand, involves the ability to perform multiple tasks concurrently, dividing attention between them effectively. In the context of flying, pilots often need to manage multiple tasks simultaneously, such as monitoring instruments, communicating with air traffic control, and maintaining situational awareness. They also need to be able to switch attention rapidly between different tasks or stimuli when situations change or require immediate action. To teach learners how to multitask while flying, it is crucial to provide training and practice opportunities that target both attention switching and simultaneous performance. This can be done through a combination of simulations, scenarios, and hands-on experience. Simulations and scenarios can help learners practice managing multiple tasks simultaneously, replicating the complexities and demands of real-world flying situations. By gradually increasing the complexity of the scenarios, learners can develop the ability to divide their attention effectively and prioritize tasks. Additionally, providing specific training on attention switching techniques can help learners develop the ability to shift focus quickly and efficiently. This may involve exercises that require learners to switch attention between different tasks or stimuli in a controlled and structured manner. By helping learners develop both types of multitasking abilities, attention switching and simultaneous performance, you can better prepare them for the demands of multitasking while flying and improve their overall performance and safety.